Hello everybody, I hope you're having a great day so far. We are keeping it simple today. We're just doing a crystal and a card. I've been doing a lot of charms recently and I've been loving them, but I'm not going to pull charms for you to select a reading because I'm going to use charms during the reading. So we're keeping it simple. Hopefully one of the crystals or the cards is calling out to you, but don't go to a reading yet because let me explain what the spread is going to be and what you can expect. So we're talking about moving today. Any type of moving apartment, moving house, moving school, moving state, moving country, any type of moving. If you have any of that going on, this is going to be the spread for you. We're going to take a look at your energy just because it's always good to check in and see what's going on within yourself when big changes are happening. Next, we're taking a look at something you need to leave behind because change and everything, it's a good opportunity to leave behind what's not serving you. So we're going to take a look at that. Something you need to move towards. Again, going through all this change, good to have something in mind that you would like to improve upon, change, things like that. And something you need to keep doing is going to be our fourth card because not everything needs to change when there's a big transition happening. We'll get a card for some general advice. And then our sixth card is the one that I'm excited about. This is someone that will help you during this process or help you during this big transition. And I'm going to pull charms for that. I'm going to pull Zodiac signs and I'm also going to pull letters. So stay tuned for that. There's going to be some clues as to who this person might be for you and they'll be a help during this whole process. They'll support you, things like that. So let's take a look at what's going on the table. We have our oracle cards here. I'm using the Angel Number Oracle deck. Love this one. I've been using it in a lot of videos. So if you are a subscriber, you probably recognize this deck. We have Infinity, not an angel number. I was shocked that this came out because there's only one card like this in the deck. So we have Infinity with the rainbow and our purple crystal. We have 911, Inevitability with the butterfly, pink crystal, 55, Shift, also with a butterfly, and our blue crystal. Oh my gosh, that's shaking. Okay. And then lastly, we have 1111, Make a Wish. This is a very popular angel number, so maybe this one is speaking to you. And then our brown and gray crystal here. So hopefully something is speaking to you. We are using the Zodiac Tarot to do the spread today. I think we're going to get some good info out of this. This deck likes to be used for making changes and improvements and things like that. So we'll see what it has to say today. And I use this deck in another video on the channel. I'll link that for you. So if you like this deck and you want to see more of the cards, I will put a link so you can go watch that video. Otherwise, take a second. Hopefully something is speaking to you already. If it's not, feel free to pause the video, leave the image on the screen, take some deep breaths, meditate. Hopefully in a little bit, one of the readings will start calling out to you. Otherwise, enjoy. Feel free to go to your reading now, and I will see you there. Hi everyone, welcome to reading number 1. We're going to take a look at this energy surrounding your move. But before we get into it, let me know in the comments, where are you moving? What's going on? Because this spread could be for just moving apartments, moving schools, moving countries, moving cities, moving towns, like it could be anything. So I'm curious as to what your move is. And of course, I wish you the best of luck. Take what resonates here, leave the rest, and you can always go back to the beginning and select a new reading if this is not making sense. We're going to start with your energy, just do a little check-in about what's going on with you right now. 3 of Cups. Okay, so right now you're spending a lot of time with friends and the people that you're close with and the people that you love. Maybe making plans with them, perhaps planning a visit or something like that if you're moving far away. Really trying to communicate with them. You're just sharing experiences and like enjoying the people around you right now, which I think is lovely energy, especially if you're moving. If this is people from where you're leaving, this is great. This is a great energy to have right before you leave. And then if this is where you're arriving to, that's also really great. Okay, let's take a look at something you need to leave behind. The Empress. Okay, so the Empress is a very feminine, like passive energy. So you need to leave behind that passivity. If you've put in a lot of work into nurturing things in the past and like just been the one putting in the effort to make things work, whether that's a project or a relationship or things like that, you have to leave that behind. Don't be doing too much is kind of the like energy of the leaving behind the Empress, right? Don't do too much for other people. Focus more on yourself. That is the message here. Let's take a look at something you need to move towards. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so move towards learning, essentially. So if you're moving for school, this would make a lot of sense, but it could be anything. So having that attitude of trying to gain new experiences, learn something new. The Page of Pentacles is slow moving, so don't rush into things. Have good attention to detail. Focus on excellence, and just make sure that you're dedicated to your study, your work, your craft, whatever you're going to experience in this as a result of this move. Let's take a look at something you need to keep doing. So this is something you're already doing that you should keep doing. 10 of Pentacles. So continue being very generous. If you're like organized, rational, that type of a person, keep doing that. I know that might not be everybody though. Keep communicating and connecting to the people around you, just like this card, and recognize how truly blessed you are. The 10 of Pentacles is such a positive card. It indicates abundance and a lot of blessing. So recognize that. Continue to recognize that. Be grateful for that. And if your family is playing a big role in here, make sure that you're connecting with your family and recognizing your families and things like that. All right, some advice for you. 8 of Cups. This is like good advice for a move, the 8 of Cups. Walk away from what's not serving you anymore. You're ready for this transition. Go bravely into the unknown. Leave behind old behaviors and embrace this new adventure, this new journey, even though you don't know what's coming. Try to be brave. It's going to be good. It's going to be exciting. You can see in the card that the character is looking towards the sun, moving towards the sun. Good things are coming. You just have to be brave enough to move towards it. All right, let's take a look at someone that will help you. This is kind of like a little bonus card over here. 10 of Wands. Okay, so someone who's efficient, they know how to handle a lot of responsibilities, and they may be the type of person that will guide you toward resources. They're super practical and they know how to get stuff done. So that type of person. If we look at the card, this is a Saturn in Sagittarius energy. So they could have this placement in their chart if you're into like more complicated aspects of astrology, more so than just the sun sign. You could look for this placement in their chart. Otherwise, I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and some letter charms, sorry. So let's start with some zodiac signs. Let's see what we get. I just have everything in a bag, so I'm just going to be plucking things out of a bag for you. I'm going to pull 4 signs, and this could be the sign of the person that might be helpful here. So first one is Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, if it'll ever focus. Hello. There we go, Cancer. And our last one is Pisces. So if you know anybody with these signs, they could be helping you here. Let me pull some letters, same situation, in a bag. I'm going to pluck, and this might be the initials of the person that, like, it could be first, middle, last, I don't know. I'm just going to pull like a bunch of letters, just like a little handful, and we'll see what we get. All right. Let me organize them in my hand here so you can see some interesting letters here. We have E, V, Z, this is a D, G, S, O, and M. Let me lay them out here so you can see them on the table. They're upright so you can read them if you'd like. Again, while I do this, let me know in the comments what the move is. I have personally moved a lot, so I'm very empathetic here with this situation. Moving can be difficult, but it's also super exciting because usually there's like a reason for the move. There's a reason for the change that we experience and things like that. And it's good opportunities for growth. All right, there we go. M, E, S, V, Z, G, O, and D. Those are all of our letters. So this might be the person that could help you out in this situation. I'm super excited for you. The energy here is very positive. It's all looking good. So I hope you're as excited as I am. Otherwise, thanks for spending some time with me today, and I hope you will join me again in a future video. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos pretty regularly, so join me here. I would love to have you, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome to the second reading. There's the pink crystal, 911, inevitability, and the butterfly image. I'm super excited. I think moving is really exciting. There's a lot of opportunities that come with a change like this. Lots of room for growth. I love the energy around it. So let me know in the comments what kind of move you're experiencing. I'm super curious. Let's start with your energy. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. If this sounds way off, feel free to go back to the beginning and select a new reading. All right, your energy right now. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is perhaps the realization of something that's been brewing for a while. So perhaps that's why you were drawn to this inevitability card. It's been brewing for a while. It's finally coming to fruition. Perhaps looking to the people around you for support. And this whole thing might be more of a team effort. So you might have a group of people around that are helping you through this. Let's take a look at something you should leave behind. The Empress. The Empress is a very feminine, passive energy. So you need to leave behind passivity and especially doing a lot of things for other people and not doing enough for yourself. Leave that behind. And putting energy into the wrong things, don't do that anymore. So let's take a look at what you should move towards. That's crazy. The Emperor. So it really mirrors each other. That's wild. So you need to move towards the Emperor, which is a masculine energy, an energy of action, setting proper boundaries and leaving space for yourself, taking action and control of your life, like being the one in charge of your life. That is what you should do. That's what you need to move towards. Let's see what you should keep doing. The Lovers. So if you have a partner that's maybe doing this with you, keep communicating with your partner. Keep the lines of communication open. Keep the connection strong. And make sure you're listening to them as well. Because communication goes both ways. You have to talk and you have to listen. So rely on your partner for support. And it doesn't even have to necessarily, I know this is the Lovers card, but it doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic partner. This could be anybody that serves this kind of role in your life, your primary support person. Do all of that stuff, communicate, talk, listen, rely on them, keep relying on them for support. Let's get some advice. 10 of Swords. Okay, so you should know that the cycle has ended. The worst has already happened and the better things have yet to come. Be confident that this is a new beginning and a fresh start. Like 10 of Swords is like rock bottom. Like things are not going to get worse. They are only going to get better. So keep that in mind. Like the worst has already happened and you need to be brave enough to like rise from the ashes like a phoenix and embrace this new beginning. Let's take a look at somebody that's going to help you. I'm excited. This is kind of like a bonus card. I'm super excited about this. Let's take a look. 9 of Pentacles. So more of a feminine energy. They might be a homebody. Enjoy nature, gardening, things like that. They're independent. They enjoy the finer things in life. They've worked hard for what they have. Let me pull some other zodiac signs and some letter charms so you can have more information about who this person might be. They could already be in your life or they might be coming into your life. It could be one of those. If you're deeper into astrology, this is Venus in Virgo. So they might have this placement in their chart. You can look out for that. I'm going to pull 4 extra zodiac signs for us. Let me get those. Okay, we've got Aquarius, and these could be It could be their sun sign. It could be like a prominent sun, moon, rising, things like that. Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer. All right, so we've got those. Let me pull some letter charms. I'm just plucking things out of bags here, as you can see. So let me pull, like, I'm just going to get a little handful of letters for us. Oh, straighten that. Okay. All right, let's see what we've got. We've got D. Let me show you, they're a little small. D, this could be first name, last name, middle name, I don't know. O, B, C, oh my goodness, C, if it'll focus, there we go, C, K, S, and I. All right, so this person is going to help you in some way throughout this transition in this process. You've got your letters here. Let's see if I can straighten these out. And then we have our zodiac signs here. So, and again, if you're deeper into astrology, you can look for Venus in Virgo. All right. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Again, let me know in the comments what's going on. I'm curious. I love this kind of energy. Lots of change going on. It's exciting. Otherwise, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos very regularly, so join me here. I would love to have you. I have another video actually that's about experiencing change. So if things are changing a lot right now, I will link that and you can check it out. That might give you some more information about your situation. Otherwise, thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you'll join me in a future video. Hey everyone, welcome to the third reading. I'm super excited. I think that moving brings such a cool energy because it's an energy of change. There's so many opportunities, there's so much potential, there's room for growth. Like I love this energy, but I know that moving can be challenging, especially if you're not the one initiating the move. Anyways, but I do think that if the Oracle card brought you here, 555 shift, the reading is going to be interesting. Or maybe the blue crystal brought you. Let me know in the comments, and let me know what's going on with your situation, with your moving in the comments as well. I'm super curious. Take what resonates here, leave the rest. If this is not sounding like you at all, feel free to go back to the beginning and select a new reading. Otherwise, let's start with your energy. Page of Pentacles. So this is an energy of learning and investigating, a slow, steady energy, very focused on the detail, kind of like enjoying the process, trying to enjoy the process of moving, I guess. So you might be trying to learn as much as you can about the situation, investigating the situation, and it's not anything that's happening like at lightning speed. This might be like a slower kind of a move, a slower change. Let's take a look at something you should leave behind or move away from. Wheel of Fortune. So you need to leave behind the idea that you are not the one in control of the situation and it's all outside forces that are making things happen to you. Leave that idea behind. It's not going to serve you anymore. Let's take a look at what you should move towards. Page of Swords. Okay, so make sure you're communicating and continue with this learning kind of energy because the Page of Swords has that similar energy. Research, investigate as much as you can. Keep doing that. Make sure you keep your feet on the ground as well because the Page of Swords can kind of be like lost in their own thoughts, lost in like daydreaming and things like that. We don't need that. Keep your feet on the ground and keep yourself rooted in reality. Let's take a look at something that you should keep doing. Oh, wait, I forgot something. Page of Swords has an energy of like an unexpected message or an unexpected communication. So if that does happen, whatever is in that unexpected message or communication is something that you should move towards. whatever that means to you. Let's take a look at something you should keep doing. King of Cups. So keep your emotions under control. You're already doing that. Keep doing that. Keep listening to other people. Keep imagining the good possibilities and the fun things that might come. Keep in touch with like art if you're into art. Keep doing that. And continue this like, I don't know if you're doing any healing, but continue doing that if you are healing from something. Let's get some advice. 8 of Swords. Interesting with this. 8 of Swords. Don't overthink. Overthinking is going to paralyze you. Don't overthink in this situation. And that's interesting considering the thing that you should move towards is keeping your feet on the ground and not being in your head too much with this Page of Swords energy. Overthinking, no. It's hard to do that. I know I also get caught in this overthinking process, but in this situation, it is not going to serve you. So try not to do that. For me personally, this is not related to the cards, but whenever I'm in an overthinking kind of situation, I like to take out a journal and write it down. Because it'll slow down your thoughts and force you to process them a little bit more because you have to use a pen or a pencil and actually put it onto paper. And then you'll have it out of your system and it'll be easier to manage once it's out of you. So if you're not into writing, you can also make art or like anything that you enjoy that's like working with your hands. Just get those thoughts out of you and get them onto paper or something like that. That's just my own personal advice, unrelated to tarot cards. So our last card, kind of a bonus card, is somebody that's going to help you. This could be somebody that you already know, or it could be somebody that you haven't met yet, but they'll help you through this whole process. Okay, the Emperor. This is like leader, father, boss energy, somebody who's in charge of things. This is a man of action. So this person likes to take action and is supportive of the people around them because that's what is part of what makes a good leader. I'm going to pull zodiac signs and pull charms like initials so you have a better idea of who this person might be. But the Emperor card is very tied to Aries energy. So they could already, like we know from this that they could have Aries energy, like prominent Aries placements in their chart if you're into astrology. All right, let me pull some extra zodiac signs that might help you identify this person. I'm just plucking them out of a bag. I've got a bag of the zodiacs and then I've got a bag of the letters. So let's do that. I'm going to pull 4. I've been pulling 4 for each reading. Let's see what we've got. Pull one more. Okay. Oh, that's T. Okay. I pulled Aries. Let me show you. I pulled Aries, so definite Aries placements. Strong Aries energy here. And it doesn't have to be their sun sign, moon, rising, or it could be their like the dominant in their chart if they've just got a ton of Aries placements. Next we have Taurus, Aquarius, and that applies for any of these. Sun, moon, rising, prominent placements, anything like that. Pisces. All right, let me pull some initials. I just like pull a little handful, so however many we get in that little handful. All right, we've got C. And this could be first name, middle name, last name, if any of those are calling out to you with these initials. N. G. Oh no, that's a Q. Q, interesting. A little focus. Hello? There we go. Q. I. These are so small. There we go. Try to place them as straight as I can on the table. H. Oh my goodness. There we go. I don't know. You can see that. Sorry if it's blurry. E. Okay, that focused. Yay. And I've got 2 more in my hands. I've got a Y. Okay, the Y doesn't want to focus. Maybe if I... Let me fix that. Our E went sideways. And our last one, P. All right, that focused. Slay. Okay. So any of those letters might be calling out to you, any of the zodiac signs, anything like that. Again, let me know in the comments what's going on. I'm super curious. I'm excited for you. I think that the opportunity that moving brings is amazing. So I wish you all the best. If you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe. I'm a new channel, so that really helps me out. And thanks for spending some time with me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I will see you in a future video. Hey everybody, welcome to the fourth reading. There's the gray, brown kind of crystal and 1111 Make-A-Wish. This angel number is so youthful and full of energy to me. I like this number. I think a lot of you are probably going to be drawn to this reading, so I'm curious to see how many of you end up here. Otherwise, let's take a look. If you're moving, let me know in the comments what's going on. You move in house, move in apartments, move in schools, move in countries, move in cities. Let me know what's going on. I'm curious. I would love to know. We're going to take a look at your energy first, but before I do that, take what resonates here and leave the rest. If you feel like this is not the reading for you, like things are not making sense, just go back to the beginning, pause the video, see what other reading is calling out to you, because that might be the one. Sometimes multiple can kind of attract. So anyways, let's get into it. We have your energy first. Strength. Okay, so I think you're trying very hard to be strong right now. You're trying to be brave, but like this, in this deck, this strength is like a very gentle strength. So you want to follow your heart. You want to act honestly. You're trying to bring harmony to the situation and to people, and you're trying your best to be generous right now. Let's take a look at what you should leave behind. The Lovers, interesting. Okay, so if you have a relationship that is really not serving you anymore, it's time to leave that behind through this move and this energy. You maybe in the past have followed your heart a little too much, and you got to leave that behind because that's not serving you anymore. And it looks like you're still trying to do that here. So let's see what other stuff we have going on in the cards. Let's take a look at what you should move towards. Okay, that makes sense. Four of Pentacles. So instead, you should, instead of being too invested in relationships with other people, you instead need to move towards having good boundaries with people, having a little bit more structure, protect yourself a little bit more, protect your energy, protect your peace, things like that. Make sure you have a good foundation in this change, you know, like wherever you're going next. Start off with a good foundation with those boundaries and with that structure. And you can have all that stuff and still be open to new possibilities. So leave behind the old, set yourself up correctly, and be open to the new. Let's take a look at something you should keep doing. The Chariot, that is the quintessential I'm moving card. So keep it moving. Keep working towards this. And another point here with the Chariot card is what's motivating you. Is it emotion or logic? So if you're already working on trying to find balance between those things, keep doing that. You're on the right track. You want to make sure that you have balance with those things, especially moving forward. Let's get some advice. Six of Wands. So express yourself if you haven't already. Focus on being optimistic. Find the joy in things. This is like a time of celebration for you. So celebrate and enjoy it. This is going to bring some new things to you. Like you can see he's riding on a horse. He's going somewhere in the card. So this change is going to bring good things, and it's for the best. So enjoy it and celebrate it. Last card, kind of bonus card over here, is somebody who is going to help you. So, or who could help you. This could be somebody that you already know, or it could be someone that you haven't met yet. So let's take a look. I'm also going to pull zodiac signs and letter charms. So you'll get lots of information about who this could be. So you have the Three of Swords. This is a person who's experienced pain, but they've accepted it, integrated it, and healed from it. So if you're going through a difficult situation with this whole thing, this person can help guide you through that. They're very compassionate and self-aware. If you are deeper into astrology, this is Saturn in Libra, so they might have this placement if you know more about their chart. So that's that person. Let me pull some extra zodiac signs. This doesn't have to be sun signs. This could be like anything prominent, sun, moon, rising. It could also be like their dominant sign. They might have a stellium there. I'm just pulling stuff out of the bag, by the way. All right, I'm going to pull 4. Let's see what we get. All right, first we've got Virgo. There we go. Next, we've got Scorpio. Libra. That's T, considering the card was also Libra. And then we've got Aries. So they could have any of those signs. Let's pull some letters. Same situation, just plucking them out of a bag. I'll pull a little handful and see what we get. This could be first name, middle name, last name, anything like that. Whoops, dropped one. All right, our first one is G. U. F. X. E. A. And lastly, Q. All right. That is all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments what's going on with your moving situation. I'm super curious. And let me know if you have another question that you'd like me to answer. I have another video called Experiencing Change. So if you want to know more about the change, if you're experiencing a lot of change with this move, that video might be helpful for you. Otherwise, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm a new channel, so those things really help me out. And I hope the reading resonated. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope you'll join me for another video in the future.